Hi, I'm Mike from Rock and Load. We're here at the Download Festival and I have the pleasure today of talking to Hey Hello. Hi guys, pleased to meet you all. Right, you're headlining the Jake's stage tonight. What have you got planned for us? Anything special?
We've got a big, slick punk rock and roll performance for you with lots of bombs.
Nothing better than that.
The German army.
Lots and lots of pyro, and we're playing in a tent. And we've got two things going for us. Tents are waterproof, and it will be raining because it's England. And number two, Muse are playing on the other stage. So I think Muse are going to actually draw people into our tent. They're going to push people into the tent where it's nice and dry, and they all get heated up by our pyrotechnics. We can't really lose.
Well, have you seen the tent so far? There's very, very bright lights coming out of there.
Yeah, it's going to get a lot brighter at 10 o'clock.
It's as good as pyrotechnics, definitely.
Yeah, we've got our own fire engine backstage. We just said no need for a dressing room. We'll just have the fire engine and we'll get changed in there with the guys.
I mean, it probably holds about 2,000 or 3,000 people, the tent, and I'm sure you'll have them busting at the seams to get in. Because, like you said, Muse are on just down the road.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, what better support acts can you get?
I think it's going to be about 50,000 people fighting to get in the fucking tent.
I'm sure they will.
We're going to be a lot happier than this lot that you can hear in the back, who seem really upset by something. Maybe they're from Australia and they don't like the rain or something, but they seem very angry about something. So expect more happiness than you've been hearing most of today.
Happiness than the main stage band right now.
Happiness, dryness, warmth, extreme volume.
Right, back to the serious stuff. Victoria has left the band, obviously, and you've got Hollis from Love Zombies taken over. How did it come about finding Hollis?
Ginger produced a couple of Love Zombies tracks for Hollis, and we were just looking for the right person who was going to come on board and complete the lineup. Ginger phoned us up one day and said, "I found that right person. Would you like to meet her?" We said, "Yeah." Got in a rehearsal room together. 4 days later, here we are.
Has she done any gigs for you?
Yeah, we did a warm-up show on Thursday at the Camden Underworld. That was our first live show together. And apart from rehearsal sessions, we just slotted together like a family.
And it went really well then, the show on Thursday, yeah?
Of course, yeah, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
You're contracted to do it, so yeah, you have to. Right, I did think I was just going to do an interview with Toshi. That's what I was told. I know, but one of my Ginger, just put your fingers in your ears. Right, Toshi, what's Ginger like as a boss?
As a boss, well, he's a nice guy. Bit of a cunt sometimes. Not really, no. He's great. He sees everything, what works, what not work. And then we just believe in it. And then he's got the man with the vision, and he's the man with the connection. Then as you may know,
as everyone knows, Ginger, even a stud that pushes himself to the limit with everything. Does he push you guys to the limit as well?
Yeah. He's one of those guys when he says, "I may give you a phone call one day, make sure you answer," and we all answered, and I think we've all got the same mentality. And when you've got a guy like Ginger steering the ship, then there's no better captain, really.
We've got the job that I'm normally used to doing in my bands. Rev does in his bands, and Hollis does in her bands. So we've got three people that are kind of, did the majority of the work in our previous bands, and now we're all together. And the ideas are just ridiculous. It's just the amount of energy, positive energy. I'm just not used to it. It's great.
So basically, it is a super group.
But I hear the term super group.
How else can you describe it?
It's new, it's fresh, and it's exciting.
If you picked your favourite members of every one of your favourite bands and then put them together in a band, that's what
it is. Hey Hello. Right, again, just back to Toshi for a second. You're appearing in a new video game. Is it Rock Band?
It's a Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, actually Rev introduced me to the guys. He got offered, but he couldn't make it, and then just passed it on to me. And they just got in touch with it, and they went for the audition. They passed the first one, and they got the But the second one, I passed it, and then somehow got the job. And yeah, this
Is it all the way through the game that you appear?
No, just one band. I did 3 songs. I was in the emo band, so bit very dirty,
Not
filming
your
it.
thing.
But no, but it's a good exposure. Then everyone will know who I am, then who I am from. This is the Hey Hello. Then it's a really, really good thing to do it.
I mean, so obviously this is the touring band for Hey Hello, because originally it was just the two of you, Ginger, wasn't it? So going forward, is it going to be just yourself and Hollis that record again, or have you got plans for the whole band to record?
All in it. We're all in it. It's family. Yeah. The next album's going to be the first album. It's great, the first album, but it's all me, and it's kind of like we've kind of got so tight as a band. I want to hear what they sound like on record. I'm a fan myself.
And when's it going to be? Have you got plans to start recording or anything lined up?
October time, tour in September with Wild Hearts, and then just to keep the diary clear for the rest of the year.
I think we're going to try and get a headline tour sorted out in December, and then the album will come out early next year, and then we'll just be touring as much as we possibly can.
In other countries, are you more popular, like in Japan, for example? Are you doing headline tours in other countries? Or?
Hopefully, we've got 2 Japanese members.
And a free translator. What's that? It's all right, isn't it?
What so far have you done, or is that for the future?
Just said touring in September, supporting the Wild Hearts, recording in October, then possibly touring towards the end of the year, and then Europe coming out next year, then see how it goes.
Right, and one non-band question, that's for each of you individually. Because we're at a festival now, the biggest festival in Europe, probably in the world, which was your first festival that each of you went to as a fan? So, let's just start with you.
Sorry, it's just completely. I was miles away. What's the question again?
Which was the first festival that you attended as a fan? And who played?
Okay, that was me and I came from Japan to see the Wild Hearts, basically. 1994 Phoenix Festival.
That's a good answer.
We were down the front, just patient for the all day, and then find out the last minute the Wild Hearts cancelled. You bastard.
So that's not quite a good answer.
That was the first festival experience for us.
And where was that?
It was a Phoenix Festival, 1994.
Were the Wonder Stuff on the same day? They headlined the Phoenix Festival that day, I think.
Yeah, and then the Reeve.
You cancelled, you don't know.
So yeah, he wasn't there, so yeah.
Actually, it was the Wonder Stuff's last gig at that festival.
Yeah, and then that point, it didn't really seem like we can actually see the Wild Hearts in Japan, so then we thought, fuck it, just go to England. Yeah, putting headlining, then fuck it, and then we went there.
Stayed from there.
Yeah, but hey.
So it's the same for you as well. That was your first festival. And what about as a band? Have you played festivals, or is this your first one?
First one.
Yeah.
What about you, Red? Your first one as a fan?
My first ever festival was Download, probably about 11 years ago. Came as a 17-year-old teenager, and then luckily been lucky enough to play it for the last 4 or 5 years in various other projects. But this year's got a bit of a special. I've gradually been building up, and now we're headlining. It's kind of like, and it's the most relaxed and most comfortable, energetic, happy band I've ever been in, really.
Fantastic. It's really good to hear. Right, Ginger, last but not least, first festival as a fan?
Reading Festival. God knows how many years. But I was about 14, and I don't all I remember was getting the tent set up with my mates, and then starting to drink, and then I was home. I don't remember a thing about it. And I've been maintaining that kind of technique with festivals ever since.
And this one's going to continue in the same vein, is it?
Well, I'm going to try and stay as sober as I possibly can because we're on at 10 o'clock. But I've got a funny feeling I'm going to fail.
I don't think anybody in this arena will mind if you get slaughtered.
Okay, it's a deal.
Right, guys, on that note, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure talking to you all. Have a fantastic one tonight. We'll definitely be there to see you.
Thank you.
So, cheers, guys. It's been a pleasure. Thanks.